I am. I'm making a new plan, rearranging my life, and I won't look back ever again. Red cup in hand, smooth as the night. Tim's got the voice setting the vibe just right. Sin shaking truth with a twist of flair. Z and Sal dropping wisdom flowing through the air. Raise it high, it's Red Cup Wednesday. Cigars lit and the world fades away. Pour the stories, watch the spirit sway. This is where the culture comes to play. A smoke-filled room where legends breathe.
All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to this week's episode of Red Cup Wednesday. I'm your boy, Cigarologist. We're going to get this thing started real quick. Give me 1 second, baby. We'll get this thing started real quick. Hey, Sam, what you on, man?
What's up, man?
What's going on?
Hey, man, it's another Red Cup Wednesday. You know how we do it.
Yes, sir. So, hey, do me a favor. Go ahead and bring everybody in, man. I got something to take care of real quick, and go bring everybody in.
All right, for sure. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Red Cup Wednesday, where we are now bringing on one of our hosts, none other than Miss Hollywood Nicole Townsend, all the way from Detroit, Michigan.
Got on my Red Cup theory. Hey. What up, though?
What up, though? What's up, good? What's good, Cole?
Good. How you feeling? How was your week? How was Cali, bro?
Cali was phenomenal.
Look like it. Look like you.
It was phenomenal. Got me a little colors in my life.
Yeah, I know that's right. Well, that's good. I'm glad y'all had a good time.
For sure. And bringing on my brother from another mother, none other than Mr. Ed Cigar Green.
What it is. What's going on?
What's up, bro?
Chilling. What's happening, man?
Huh?
What's happening, man?
Ain't nothing, man. Just being mellow, kick back, relaxing, being a mellow fellow.
Mellow fellow today? That's what we're doing today?
That's all I'm doing, being a mellow fellow. I ain't gonna even get riled up today. I'm just being a mellow fellow tonight.
I'm not going to hold that too long.
He always say that. He start off mellow. You let him get a little of that monkey juice in him.
I got some already, but I'm going to be a mellow fellow.
You must be tired.
I know I am, shoot. What up, Tim?
What's going on?
Welcome to the show, man.
Hey, I'm very, very excited to be here.
How was your work day?
What's up, dude? What's up, dude?
What?
I said, what's up? Glad you can make it. You had to go put the finishing touches on that, dude?
Yeah, I did, man. Shut up. Watch your mouth.
We had to flush his toilet.
My wife need help with something. Anyway, man, y'all look. Hey, welcome back to this week's episode of Red Cup Wednesday, man. Hey, we got Desiree in the background hanging out, and she tired of our shit. So we gonna let's go ahead and bring Desiree. Let's go ahead and bring Desiree in. Desiree, I apologize. Desiree, welcome to Red Cup Wednesday. I want to apologize to all these derelicts that you got to deal with tonight.
It's all good. Thank you for having me here. I'm a little tired. Shoot.
Understandable.
But so, I think that we're gonna have fun. I don't have a red cup, but I do have some agua. So some Zephyr Hill.
All right.
Okay. That's what's up.
I don't know if it's going to work. This is Red Cup Wednesday.
You don't think what is going? So I stopped drinking for a little while. I had to put my drinking habits on pause.
Oh Lord, we got another one.
It's not a permanent thing, but I need to pause for the cause. I need to be around another 30, 40 years.
Absolutely.
Okay, we can understand that. Somebody else was talking about they stopped drinking in the middle of one time. I ain't calling names, but
I'll pour enough for you.
I stopped drinking since January. But
you were drinking in between that time.
I drank in Charleston a little bit, and I drank in Tampa a little bit. Now I'm back to drinking lemonade.
Whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Well, I just stopped like 6 weeks ago, so I'm only at 6 weeks. I'm trying to go 2 months, so I have about another 2 weeks, and after that, it's on and popping again.
There you go. You can do it.
That is tasty. Mm.
You see how the devil works.
That's just wrong on
My
so
this
many levels.
Temptation.
the way that the alcohol just hits the notes, and this is like I did test it one more time. Just
hold up
The cigar hits better.
Hold up a second.
So how's everybody doing tonight, man? Enough me cutting up.
It's
Desiree,
Sunday.
you go first. How are you? How was your work week?
Me?
Yes, ma'am.
You know what? I came from I'm actually in the DC area right now. So I'm tired. I'm extremely tired. Did some stops on the way from Florida, drove from Florida here and made some stops on the way. Going to New Jersey tomorrow to hang out, but it's a turn and burn. So the same day I'm coming back to DC and
Okay.
just then going back home to Florida, but making some stops on the way in Georgia and Alabama. So
Yeah.
it's just a long process sometimes.
I
Come on
see you
to
gonna be
Georgia.
at the bodega with Nikki down there in Alabama.
I am. I'm trying to get myself ready for this long night because they want to stay up all night, party, and eat breakfast.
Okay, let me know how that goes.
Right
That's
on.
not gonna go. They're gonna party, and I'm gonna be sleeping on a table somewhere in a corner.
They gonna take a picture of you and post it and be like, "Look, sis, sleep."
I'm hoping that I sleep pretty.
Yeah, pretty while sleeping.
So yes.
That's all right.
So
I
so
got
where
some family
you
members
stopping in
in
Georgia?
Alabama.
um, Atlanta. I'm gonna stop in Atlanta. I'm gonna stop through Red Phone Booth. Just gonna hang out with some friends and then do some cigar hopping, lounge hopping, and then going to Alabama.
So you're driving?
Yeah. I'm driving. I like to
So
drive.
What day
so
will you
if
be
you're
there?
hey Green, chill out. I got this.
Okay. Damn.
So if you're driving me, you gotta come down. You going down 85, right?
85 or 95. I don't know. Yeah, 85. Yep.
Yeah. I mean, you gonna pass by me. That's
Where are
try to get a
you?
stop. So I'm off I-85. I'm 30 minutes south of Atlanta.
30 minutes south of Atlanta.
I'm in
Okay,
South Atlanta.
where? What's the name of the city?
I'm in Noonan, Georgia.
All right, never heard of
So
it, but
that's okay. That's okay. Nobody didn't either. So like Fairburn, Georgia, and Union
yes, I
City,
know
Georgia.
Fairburn.
I am
In their backyard.
about I'm in their backyard. I'm like maybe two. Let me see.
Tell her the lounge you
Three or
frequent.
four exits down from on there. I frequent Montana Cigar Lounge.
Montana. Okay.
Montana's when Shandy was open over at Southside Premium Cigar.
Oh, I love. That's my girl.
Yeah, I used to hang out at Shandy spot, and then our spot here in Noonan called Sipping Cigar.
We never met because I used to go to Shandy all the time, as much as I could from not living in the area.
We probably didn't. I was nobody at that time.
You know what, Tim?
Don't
You
say
always
that.
been somebody.
Something
Don't say
smart to
that.
say, but I don't even
Don't
know
say
you
that.
like that. So
Desiree, have you met all of the hosts other
no,
than? Okay. So
I
no.
met you, Desiree.
why don't you
Desiree.
guys introduce yourself?
I met Desiree at Paradise.
Okay.
Yeah, so
I think I might have met Desiree online on Instagram
she did the snake on
during the interview.
Okay.
On our early morning smokes.
You was vending at Paradise when I don't know what it was for, but you was vending at Paradise when we was out there.
Well, thank you. I'm happy to meet you all again.
But Tim, I didn't know Noonan was that close to me.
Yeah, I told you, man. I get on 16. I take 16, knocked it off on 75, and I'm right there.
I think what he's referring to is that, since you're so close that she can pass by him too.
Yeah.
No, nobody.
How about we just go to Montana's on the 5th? How about we just all meet at Montana's on the 5th?
Let's see, the 5th.
It's a Thursday.
Let me see what that is. Hold on.
Trying to think where I'll be.
That's next week, y'all. Come on, y'all doing too much math over there in your head.
Right. How you gonna invite her somewhere then? Talking about let me see.
Let me see
Let me
my
see what I can do.
calendar.
Right.
Let me check my Palm Pilot.
Hey man, I'm trying to do some over there, man. Y'all give me.
Check,
That's a Thursday.
check your
That
Venus.
Palm Pilot.
I can't do things during the week. I can't
Oh
do
my
things during the week.
God.
You know my situation. Come on, Hollywood. You know my
Oh,
situation.
okay. You're right. I was thinking. Now wait a minute now, because let's roll the clock back. I remember on a Tuesday you was going to some lounge
No,
while
that
we
was
was on the
Wednesday.
phone.
That was Wednesday. I used
I
to go
mean
to
on the
the
Wednesday.
yeah, but that was things has changed since then.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, I used to go to do my karaoke on Wednesdays, but I had to stop.
Okay.
You had too
Okay.
many adoring fans.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
yay! He's gonna be singing. I gotta go.
right.
Hey,
I have to give Mr. Green a pass. He's with his
they be
parents.
throwing their cigar
All right.
wrappers at him on
So
the stage.
much love. Right.
I
But
made an
Tim,
outfit out of one of them.
Yep.
Tim, on the other hand, what you doing next Thursday, Tim?
Nothing.
No, he
Oh,
is doing something. He's going to
I'm figuring
Montana's.
my life out right now. So next Thursday, let me see. I was trying to get this thing going. I'm on Instagram too, so I'm not live on Instagram, so I'm a little late getting on there. Thursday, I will be. I know on the 6th. I thought about going to Columbia, but that's not going to happen because that Saturday morning, I have to do a podcast that Saturday morning. So,
Said the 5th. Stay on task. Stay focused.
I'm too. I could be at Montana's.
1, 2, 3,
Hey,
4,
there you
5.
go.
I could
So
be at Montana's.
it's about 8 hour drive for me. 8. Let me see what time I'll get there. Um, okay, I can get there like 6 or 7. 7. Let's say 7 for safety reasons.
I could be there. I'll be there.
Okay.
Right.
If
If
I don't
anything
show up,
changed,
it's
if
only
anything changed
because
for me, I'll make it.
I'm on my way.
Okay, I'll be there. Chevalier said, "What's going on, y'all?"
Hey.
He
Hey,
on.
Shivaya.
Yeah, he's on
Oh,
IG.
He on Instagram?
what up,
Yeah.
Mr. Yule?
I can't see those. You next week, you. But hey. Hey, my brother. So, Tim, we gonna get right into it, or
Yeah,
you got some questions for Desiree?
we'll get right into this thing. We're not and we'll start off by I don't know if we did all our round of introductions or right. So have we done it already?
No.
We have not done our
All right,
introduction.
so go ahead, Sam, kick this thing off.
All right. So, good evening, everybody. I'm Sam from Cloud Bro Cigars. Average days deserve great clouds. That's me in a nutshell. Nothing big, nothing small. I just float in the air. That's all I do.
Right on.
What you smoking and drinking on?
Oh, my bad. I'm tripping. So, I am smoking on an Andalusian Bull,
All right.
and I am smoking the Diamond XO.
He's
You
smoking the
smoking?
Look,
You
XO.
smoking the
He's
Dominic
sipping
so?
on
You
I'm
smoking the
Andalusian
Diamond
Bull.
XO?
I'm drinking the Diamond XO cognac. I'm sorry. Y'all got me all
Hey,
excited and stuff over here and stuff. It's just Wednesday, people. Come on now.
Right.
Nah, that's me for the night. What y'all got? What you got? What you smoking and drinking, man?
I'm smoking on one of my Prestige that I had locked up in my one of my humidors, and I was like, I got to find something else. So I found one. So I'm smoking on that, and I'm drinking on this Woodford Reserve. I ain't doing the Scotch tonight, Tim. I'm
it's all
doing the
good,
Woodford
brother.
Reserve. So that's about it. But
Cole, what you
again,
got, babe?
Come back to me.
Desiree Chevalier said that you are amazing.
Oh, I think he's amazing. Thank you.
Well, Miss Desiree, what are you? I know you're drinking water, so what are you smoking?
No, I'm wait. I have to do my whole introduction.
Right.
I'm sipping on this great Zephyr Hill. It is premium spring water. And right now I'm smoking a Mother Clucker, but I'm going to get into this Sweet Dreams in a minute because I've had a few too many cigars today, so I'm going to go a little bit lighter.
And I've had the
Okay,
motherfucker.
Right.
So
There you go.
I would love the Mother
are you
Clucker.
gonna go Hollywood? Are you going now?
You can go, Tim. Take it
Okay.
away.
So
I'll go
you know,
back.
I am of course I'm smoking a definition cigar. Definitely a definition. And I am of course drinking Mr. Good Old John Bar. All right.
The fuck is that?
It's
Why
Scotch.
everybody
It is Scotch.
I
And
would
I,
do
prom- and I promise you, I'm gonna give you some. I promise you. You'll thank me later.
Well, I
You
don't
know,
know what you're
hey,
drinking.
hey, I
You'll
did
thank
that
me
like
later.
Kevin Hart did when old boy said he was 60. Damn! What the fuck is that?
John Bar.
Well, I don't know what you're drinking, but you definitely have a great cigar, Jay. And those definition cigars are great. So
Right.
For sure.
Right.
So Hollywood.
So I am drinking some Trader Joe's lemonade, compliments of no Tito's tonight. Wearing my red cup theory. Wish Z was here so he could see my shirt. Um, compliments of the handoff of the sweet dream. Um,
okay.
I have a living the dream, but I decided to smoke my sweet dream that Desiree passed handed off to me in Tampa. Um, first time trying that with the sweet tip, so totally delicious. And
Thank
if
you.
you
Thank
guys
you.
haven't tried any of her Mother Clucker, Homicide Hen, Fat Hen, or the Living the Dream, or what is the other one? The
The henchman and DCO.
Henchman and DCO. Yeah, there they go. See, I did my homework.
I have. I bought a couple of them from Sandy up at Southside when she was open.
Okay. If you haven't, you guys should go online and give her a shout out because they are tremendous cigars.
For sure.
And today, if you go out there, use the coupon code Stay Safe and get free shipping.
Okay, let me add that
Stay
too, because
safe.
everybody these people like let's see.
You say
Right.
stay safe?
They tend to like these
Definitely.
promo codes.
Stay
Yeah.
safe.
And they love promo code. They love those
They
promos.
sure
All
do.
one word. All one word. Stay safe.
Desiree, the young lady, got her cup that she ordered off your site. She said she absolutely loves it.
So that's great. Great, great. I'm glad it came.
Mm-hmm.
I'm typing this in. We're gonna have this. Oh, I don't want it to scroll across. Save. Boom. So
Okay.
Desiree, did I get that right?
Stay safe. Yep. Free shipping.
All right. All right. So Desiree, let me explain something. Let me explain a couple of rules to you, all right? So rule number one, we say what the hell we want to say.
I like that rule.
Rule number two, we say what the hell we want to say. And rule number three, we say what the hell we want to say. Also, so the first part of the show, we ask you quite a few questions and whatnot. We want to make sure you're comfortable, with us, this, that, and the third, whatnot. The second half of the show get a little crazy. All right, so it goes off to the deep end. But I think you're built for that.
That all depends on how much you're
strong.
drinking.
Yeah, I think you're built for that. That's it. And it all depends if you're drinking. So if you're drinking a little bit more, then it get a little crazy. However, so your story, Desiree, Drunk Chicken Cigars. How did that come about with you and Drunk Chicken Cigar?
Well, one day I was smoking, drinking, hanging out with the chickens. I used to have a cigar farm. I used to have a chicken farm, and chicken farm was called Drunk Chicken, and that's kind of my friends named it that because in DC area they don't know nothing about chickens, and so they thought the chickens looked drunk. And so my husband and I, we did not mean to start selling cigars. It's something that just kind of came by accident. We were smoking on a regular, and we looked at our budget and said, "Hey, let's try to make some quality cigars at a lower price for us." And so we made our first 5 cigars, and we just numbered them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they were just for us to smoke based off our palates. And that was the DCO, Mother Clucker, Fat Hen, Living the Dream, and Sweet Dream. And our friends started asking questions about the cigars. Where are those made? Why aren't you selling them? These are great. And so I started looking into them, and here we are.
Oh yeah. I was gonna make a joke. I was gonna say, yeah, she's hanging with some chicken and they look drunk. But hell, that's the real deal.
It's the real deal. It's the
Right.
real deal. I love my chickens.
Mm-hmm.
What's up? You know, I'm from the country, so I know about them chickens. You know, I'm from the country.
I kept the chickens as pets. Nothing more,
Tim, you
nothing
on mute.
less.
You're on mute, Tim.
Yeah, your mic is muted.
There you go.
Y'all didn't want to hear. Y'all didn't hear what I said anyway.
What did you say?
Probably saying
I
something
said,
smart.
"Ba chicken, ba
Oh.
chicken." Oh,
Hey,
please,
I
whatever.
can make a joke. I can make one of my dad jokes about chickens. Then
You crazy?
why did the chicken cross the road?
We don't
Why?
know, Juju.
Was that really a joke?
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in tonight. This
Don't say no
episode
more
of
jokes.
Red Cup Wednesday. Next week, Ed will not be back with us. He has been fired from the show. So
That wasn't even a good dad joke.
Exactly.
I said, a little boy did that on Facebook. He said,
You
So
leave that
Desiree,
on Facebook.
so Desiree, let's hear more about your journey. From where you started from to where you are now. With Desiree, probably did because of that bad green joke.
Look, Tim, it kicked her out.
She's writing that down. That's what it was. She's writing that down so she can tell the joke.
Ain't nobody writing that damn joke down. I had some stuff to drop in. Oh, there she go.
There she go.
Her phone dropped. I can read lips.
I read
lips. We can't hear you.
Phone drop, but we can't hear her since the phone dropped.
You're on mute.
So while she fixing the thing, I got a couple things I would go through real quick while she fixing herself. We got coming up on June 7th. We got Cigar Mike's birthday bash.
Okay.
All right. So make sure y'all, if you're in the area, make sure you come through, check out Hang My Man Cigar Mike. Also there's new on the market cigar by Ganache. They're doing that whole they're bringing some luxury and styles of fashion into the cigar industry. They're new to the industry. That's their way of giving back to the industry by doing the apparel and thing. Established this year. Just start following. Got some pretty dope stuff that's about to come out. Hey, also coming up is Cigar, Ascot, and Bow Ties. Ed, I hope I see you there Sunday, June 8th. Cigar, Ascot, and Bow Ties here out in out here in Atlanta. We also got coming up Louisville Smokeout, September 4th to the 6th. So if you're in the area, you want to get out to another smokeout or whatnot, Louisville Smokeout is coming up. It is on the ticker. I probably won't be able to make it that weekend because that's my birthday weekend along with my daughters. So I may not be able to make that. Then there's the paint party. The paint party in Columbia, South Carolina. Yep, the paint party. July 11th, the paint party. We say paint in South Carolina. So we got the paint party coming up. Okay. So you make sure you come through and got to check that out. And I got one more thing before we get back to Desiree. We also got Fedoras and Fathers, hosted by none other than Hollywood herself, coming up there in the good old state of Detroit, Michigan. So come through, hang out. We got a lot of events coming up, and I want everybody to make sure you tune in and check them out. All right?
June 21st.
June 21st.
Come on out.
And checking in is also the young lady I just mentioned, who has her new apparel line, who's giving her thanks back to the cigar community. I appreciate you checking in with us tonight, hanging out with us. Hope you enjoy the show, and hope to have you on here real soon. All right. Desiree, you back with us?
Nope, can't hear you.
She might have to log off and log back in.
Yeah.
You might have to go out and come back in, sis. You guys got plans for this weekend?
No, man. I actually, I'm thinking to myself, I actually just want to chill out and kick back and relax, man. I've been on the go. I mean, I've been on the go nonstop, and I think I want to sit down and take me a break.
That's well deserved, bro. You've been going.
I wish I could, but it's my son's birthday, and my brother's birthday's tomorrow, so I will be running around with everybody all weekend.
Family.
Oh my guy Sean tapped in. What's up, Sean?
What up?
How's the weather in Dallas, man?
Hey, Hollywood, real quick. Sean from the D. Sean is from the D. He's from the Drew.
Hey, what up, though?
What up, though? Sean, if you're not doing nothing on the 21st, come out to Fedoras and Fathers at the Rat Pack Martini Bar We're honoring all fathers. June 21st. It's a Saturday from 5 to 10.
Hey, so she has a red cup ready, and I was waiting on her, but y'all, she has a red cup ready, and I gotta say, happy birthday to Miss Toya Giddens. She has a red cup ready. She is here hanging out with us in the background. So happy birthday to you, sis. Red cup to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Toya.
Much love. Happy birthday.
Can you hear me now?
Birthday to
Yes, we can
Cigar
hear
Mike too.
Happy birthday, Cigar Mike.
Hey, I told that fool happy birthday.
Right before I got dropped off, you were talking about events. So I'm gonna be at High End Cigar Lounge in New Jersey tomorrow, from 5 to 7, just doing a pop-up. So if you're in the New Jersey area, come on through. I'm giving away some stuff, so love to see you. And yeah.
Right on.
Okay.
So with your journey, one thing looking at your journey, when you started out from where you are with, in the beginning to where you are now, what was that journey like for you?
Hey, so
well, it was.
Answer that. Your phone is connected to your car.
It is.
Just turn it down. Just getting a lot of backlash, and then you will be able to hear you.
Is that better?
Yes.
Yeah.
I can't hear you now.
Oh, I'll turn it back up.
Hey, Desiree called in like she on the radio station, like she the 19th caller.
I can take it off the car if that makes it better.
It might make it better.
Yeah, you just getting a lot of backlash.
Feedback.
There you go.
And one more thing about Toya, y'all. When we kicked off Red Cup Wednesday, Toya was actually one of our first guests that we had on Red Cup Wednesday when we kicked this thing off. So, Toya, I appreciate you. Can't wait to see you again out there in Dallas. We're gonna have a great time.
The show.
Okay, is that better?
Much.
Okay, cool. My apologies. Yeah, the journey, I started off in COVID. So the journey started off with doing house party, talking to people on house party and sending free cigars out to get people's opinions and what they think their notes are, so that when I described the cigar, it wasn't just my thought, it was a group of people that helped put that together. So a bunch of market research to begin with.
Okay.
And from there, social medias, selling online, because I really couldn't get to the lounges because in this area, COVID meant stay at home. So that's where the code "stay safe" came from. You had to stay home and be safe. Don't go out to the cigar lounges. And going from there, doing my thing, going to the lounges. So the journey has been in several different steps.
Right on. So when we talk about your blends now, when you came out with your blends, how did you come up with the names for them? They give us some on the background. Now you ain't got to give us the secret of what's in the cigar. You can just give us a little taste. But let's just go through some of the names of how you came up with the names of the cigars, and what you did to perfect them.
Well, to be honest with you, what's in the cigars, what makes up the wrapper, binder, filler, that's not a secret. I mean, so each one is just really based off of my husband and I palate. Coming up with the names was kind of based off of the cigar itself. The Mother Clucker had a little spiciness to it, and I constantly had to fight one of the chickens. Was Midnight to feed the other chickens, and he was a rooster. So we felt like he was the spicy one of the bunch. So everything really is associated with our chicken farm. The fat hen is Big Shirley. She ran the joint. She walked around. She was huge. And DCO is just the name of the company, Drunk Chicken Original. Look how fat hen. Living the Dream and Sweet Dreams. We kind of wanted to have, those are the milder cigars, and we just kind of wanted something that kind of demonstrate where we are in life right now. We felt like we were living the dream, And when people ask my husband, how you doing? Like you just out in the street, he goes, hey, dude, how you doing? He would go, live the dream. So that was like his tagline everywhere he went. So I just felt it was appropriate when we started naming it, because I am living the dream right now.
That's what's up. Good. That's what's up. So born and raised. Where are you born and raised?
DC. DC area.
Okay. All right. We'll let you.
But you gonna let me pass?
Yeah, we'll let you pass.
So how long
We'll let you pass.
Has the cigar journey taken you where you want to be? Or is there anything that you could see in the future that you would like to do that you haven't done yet throughout, your journey with cigars in the industry?
I must be mute.
I'm on mute again?
No, we got you.
Oh, cigar journey taking me, and I mean, I enjoy the journey of going to all the states, visiting everybody. The journey itself is rough. It's a rough road. There's great ups and horrible downs for a number of reasons. But meeting everyone makes it, pleasurable. So where do I want to go? I just want to continue doing more of what I'm doing. And I'm not a quitter, so I'm going to be here.
Great. Is there any particular lounges that you'd like to see your cigars in that they aren't in already?
So I make a conscious decision not to put my cigars in huge box stores, like or on huge online stores, like the when you think of those huge Bacasa, the Monte Cristos, and
Right.
those big stores, because as a boutique right now, I feel like I want to grow more before I get in those stores, because I don't want to get lost, and I definitely don't want to go in the discount bins that they have there, because then it cheapens my cigars. So eventually, in the next 5 years, yes, I would love to be able to say, okay, I think we're ready to go into those. But I am very strategic about where we're selling and who we're selling to.
Great.
That's a good point. So outside of the blends that you already have, is there a plan to create more blends, or you're going to stick with those until, like you say, you get to that particular level that you want to be at when you want to say you want to get into more cigar lounges?
Well, it's funny. For PCA, people seem to want new. What's new? What's new? It's like every year everyone's craving for something new and something more, and it's only but so many leaves out here, everyone. So you're asking for more, but I do plan on doing at least 2 more I have in my head, but I'm not sure it's going to be an every year thing like it has been.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah.
And you have
else?
Question.
right?
Let me ask this question. So what just made y'all start smoking?
I've been smoking since I've been 20 cigars.
You sound like me. So
Yeah.
you just, and then smoking, you got in your head, hey, I want to do this.
No, it really was an accident. I really just wanted to create some premium cigars that were maybe a little bit cheaper. When you have 2 people in the family smoking, that's a lot of and you go sit down and look at your bottom line at the end of the month, how much you spend on cigars, you kind of go, well, damn. And as you do that, you kind of go, okay, well, I want to, I still want to smoke premium cigars, but how do I do that without continuing to kill my budget? And some of that is how we, out of necessity, came up with, let's go make our own.
Hey, Desiree, my wife might be watching.
No, I completely agree with you on that, because it
luxury.
is expensive.
It's a luxury item, period.
Yeah. So, and you're right. It is because, a lot of people, when they hear about me smoking cigar or us smoking cigars or whatnot, the first thing they don't do, they associate us all with hey, oh, we smoke cigars, we got mad money in the bank. But this thing that we do, it's not a cheap hobby or habit or whatever you want to call it or not. So you actually have to be willing to make this sacrifice to be in this game in the world of cigars. And so you said you've been smoking since you was 20.
More like 22, 23-ish. I was married to a guy that was in the Navy, and he came back at the time. And he came back from one of his 6-month tours smoking cigars and handed me a cigar and said, "Let's go out in the backyard and smoke the cigar." And from there, I've been hooked.
That's what's up. It all starts with the guy.
What up, Kimani?
I don't know about all that, but okay. Okay.
Well, you are that guy.
I don't know about all that, but I will tell you, I smoke cigars now. I enjoy it.
Yes. I enjoy cigars. I started smoking more than he did.
Mm.
So you can honestly say you liked it.
So how often do and I would say often, but what is it like when you and your husband sit down and you guys smoke cigars together? And you talk about cigars, you talk about the plans for the family business of Drunk Chicken. What is that conversation like? How do you does it turn into a business conversation, or is it still a family conversation? What is the dynamic of that?
We smoke cigars together on a regular basis. He's retired, so he'll go outside and smoke a cigar. I'll go outside. I'll be outside working, smoke a cigar, and he'll come out there and smoke. And he'll ask what I'm doing, and I'll say, "This is what I'm, thinking about." And then while we're just chopping it up, chilling, we talk about the future of Drunk Chicken Cigars. So it's nothing like we plan every week. We're going to do it. But we tend to at least once a week have a conversation. But it's just a casual conversation.
Right on. So Monique has a question.
Hey, Mo.
And Monique's question is, can you talk about how you manage being a mother, wife, career woman, entrepreneur, and friend?
Huh.
Great question, Monique.
She said,
Monique, you know too much. It's a juggle, but I don't like to do nothing. So I've always been a person that juggled lots of stuff. When I was going for my PhD, I worked a full-time job, had small kids, a husband, a household to take care of, and was actually working a part-time job as a professor at a university. So I actually at times I do overwhelm myself and get into a position where I drop the ball sometimes. And right now I find myself there. I'm a little overwhelmed and I drop the ball sometimes, but I don't beat myself up about it. I try to, okay, well, now I got to start writing more things down because I do rely on my memory a lot. Because I have a good memory, but I just have to start writing things down now. And so I just don't beat myself up. I just take it on the chin. I messed up and I keep rolling. And my friends, I have great friends like Mo that know that I juggle so much and they're just there. And they're always going to be friends. And I know that when I reach out or they reach out, I'm going to make that time at that time to hang out with them, even if it's on a phone call.
That's
what's up. You are a phenomenal woman there.
Thank you.
So, what is your astrological sign?
I'm an Aquarius.
You thought she was going to say Virgo.
She right next door to us. Haha.
Yeah.
They all Virgo.
Yeah, I'm an Aquarius. So I'm a lot of people say, I'm a probably 50-50 right brain, left brain, creative, thought, I think a lot thinker, but I know enough just to be dangerous.
I would move my stuff around the screen to get away from them Aries up there, but ain't no way I can go to not get away from them. So I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
Wise choice, sir. Wise choice.
There you go. Fire sign.
Whatever.
Anyway, so
Who knows?
so you've been on this journey, you know, and your cigars are going different places and whatnot, and there are people and the folks that loving your cigar. What is it like from the community when you put that first cigar out there and you know say, hey, you know, people say, hey, Desiree, this is a great cigar. When you would come out more, what was it like when you got that cigar out there and you started getting the responses from the community about your cigars?
It was like this.
The fuck was?
The whole vibe.
It's exciting to get that, you know, that pat on the back, the affirmation from your friends. It's great to get that, but it's not what I was looking for or searching for or needed. It's I wasn't searching for anything. I was just wanted to smoke a great premium cigar and didn't want to break my budget. I want to be able to save for my retirement.
That's what's up. And
I'm trying to do soon.
Right. And and that's a great answer. I love your answer, but I will say, don't ever do that damn dance again.
No, that's a groove. That's what it feels like, man.
Chris Tucker.
So Horace has a question.
Oh, go ahead.
And
Okay.
so Horace is, can you speak about some of the mistakes you have made during your journey to create the perfect blend? And how do you know when you got it to where it was ready for the market?
Oh, I liked it. I enjoyed it, and I went to different lounges and asked. I have a friend here in the DC area. He owned a lounge, and I gave him a cigar and said, "Hey, could you sell this?" And he was like, "Oh yeah, I can sell it. I love it. Let me make it my house cigar." I was like, hold up. I'm going to sell these. If I don't sell them, you can have them for your house cigar. And then I went to Alabama on a work trip, and I did not know the guy in the lounge owner there, and I gave him the cigars, and he loved it. So a lot of it is market research in asking people, hey, do you like it? Can you sell it? And getting that feedback. Some of the mistakes that I've made, made a lot of them. But I don't want to, talk about a mistake, because a mistake is just another way of saying me learning from it and doing something better. So don't ever look at any mistake as, oh my gosh, and beat yourself up about it. Learn from it, because people grow more, learn more, do more from their mistakes than their successes.
Definitely.
Right on.
You have to have mistakes so you can grow. So
Definitely.
And I just want
Virgo tendencies.
I just want to leave more comment right there, because more my people.
I knew you would.
Yeah, right there.
Right lucky I can't take these things down no more.
Tell the truth.
Hey, you took my thing now, saying
I could do it. What?
I told you I fixed your rights, man.
Hey, man, I need some rights, man. I need some rights.
Aries for the win.
I need some rights so I can help you trump him, Tim.
Okay, I'm gonna give you some admin rights there.
Hey, and I got some rights right here.
That's right. So Desiree, I have a question for you. What's one of the I had to correct a couple people because they always want to call your brand Drunken Chicken.
I know. No. Well, okay, like people calling it Drunken Chicken, that's a perfect thing right there. I don't know if that was a mistake for me not calling it Drunken Chicken, because everyone says Drunken Chicken, but it's Drunk Chicken. We're not drunken yet. But what I did was, hearing what everybody was saying, I went and bought the URL. So if you go and type it in, Drunken Chicken cigars.com, guess what? It's going to go straight to Drunk Chicken Cigars. So like I said, you don't take it, beat yourself up. You go, okay, well, how do I fix that? And I, fix it by buying the URL and making sure that it gets to where it needs to go.
And you know what it is? That's those Virgo tendencies that Mo was talking about.
That's right.
No, that's that PhD talking. It's making sense.
Yeah, because we clever. They're clever like that. Yeah. So I don't know if we asked this, and I don't know if I missed this already. So your logo is a chicken. He's like he tore up in the egg. He cracked it. So how did that? What was
She's
it
like? Yeah, he tore up. She's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
So what was the thought? What was the thought process behind that guy? Matter of fact, you know what? Hold on, let me pull this chicken up. I gotta.
It was a representation of the name and the culture. You drinking, you smoking. The name is Drunk Chicken Cigars. He has a cigar.
He made a whole
logo.
He made a whole commercial, Desiree.
He getting his groove on.
He trying to give you your commercial. Go on,
I'm just trying to find something, you know. Just trying to.
Go ahead.
Look, he's a chicken. He drunk, and
you know, he's a chicken. He drunk, you know. He got a bottle label soda.
He ain't fucked up though.
His eyes red. He's zooted.
Ultra red.
I ain't never seen a zooted chicken before, but that chicken's zooted, baby.
So if you look at the logo and somebody said describe that logo, you're gonna be like, it's a drunk chicken smoking a cigar. Guess what? Drunk Chicken Cigars. Yep.
There you go.
Hey, you know what? I like to applaud the name of your company and the name of your cigars and how you stick true to the drunken chickens. So I think that's dope.
Drunk chicken.
Drunk. We not drunken yet.
Well, no. I'm saying that the chickens are drunken. So yes, that's why I said drunken.
Yes. It's the whole thing. The whole concept is about friends, family, hanging out at the farm. You don't have to be winning the Super Bowl. You can just be the everyday person, whether you're on the farm or in the ball dress. You can smoke a premium cigar. Period.
There you go.
And I can be a drunk chicken. And I can be a drunk chicken while I do it.
You can be a drunk chicken in your drawers.
In your drawers.
I ain't about to be in my draw.
Eat skippies.
I ain't about to be in my draw.
Why not? See, I'm pretty sure, Tim. I'm pretty sure you done like, babe.
Man, I ain't trying to burn my nuts off, so I'll dance in my drawers.
I used to go out and feed the chickens in my robe, and I had a red robe, and I found out that the chickens don't like red. And so one day I have a cigar in my mouth, I have their feed in the other hand, and the roosters, I had two of them at the time, start charging me. Oh my gosh. Yep, that's it. They start charging me. So I lock myself in the chicken coop and start calling my husband and tell them, can you come out here and get these roosters?
You know what? You should never did that. You should have never did that.
What's that?
Never mind. Just keep on telling your story. I'm gonna mute myself for a minute. Go.
So that never dropped the cigar the whole time trying to call about something me out of this chicken coop. So it's just a lifestyle that I represent. So I'm not going to change that because that's who I am.
Absolutely.
That's what's up.
So with you having your merchandise, I see you have the shoes, accessories, you have apparel. What's been your biggest, I guess, encouragement to brand yourself with Drunk Chicken? I see you came out with the shoes. You got hats. You have t-shirts. Is there anything else that you plan on coming out with, Desiree?
What I need to come out with? Let me
Nothing.
know. Because I have drawers. I have girl drawers, little panties that said I love cigars.
You know what?
And I have men's boxers.
You know what you should do? Since that happened to you in the chicken coop and you was in your robe, you need to have a drunk chicken robe.
Yeah, I was just getting ready to say maybe some lingerie that has drunk chicken. That would be dope.
All right.
A little sexy chicken, a little sexy chick.
Maybe just a
one
swimsuit, because your brand, the logo is dope. And when you say, when I looked on your website and it was just like, you holding your cigar with a glass in your hand and it says the any time of the day cigar.
Yes.
Look at him.
Why would you
put that up there in the chicken coop? He's so silly.
Okay, I was almost just like that. Just put a cigar in your hand and a phone in the other one.
Hey, I'm sorry. I just had to do it.
I knew he was up to something.
Yeah.
That's the Virgo in me.
All right, so I'm gonna look into that. Thank you. But
Yeah.
I mean, but I got sexy panties and boxer drawers that said "big cock" on one of them.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm talking about.
Yeah. I have encouraged like most of our guests that come on because we have, Z out of Kansas City. He has the Red Cup Theory line. Um, a lot of people put their logo on red cups. Like I have Pretty White Puffin, and Chevalier, different people that may put their logo on a red cup because the red cup it's a thing, it's a vibe.
I see.
And so when you come on and you come on the show, we like to all link up when we go places, different cities and cigar festivals and things. I think it'd be dope if you make yourself a red cup drunk chicken.
All right, I'm gonna look into that. My daughter just pulled up. Come say hi.
Hi,
Oh
daughter.
my God, come say
Hey.
hi. Put your head in here and say
Don't be
hi.
ashamed. You know you made a whole bunch of lies before.
Yes.
Stick your head in the window. Stick your head in the window.
Hey.
What's going on?
What's up?
So when we first started, I have two girls, and they were the shipping and receiving department.
From the work.
Yeah, so it truly a family thing. They had to pack the cigars when somebody placed the order. We had our whole living room with cigars, and they would come out there and pack it up. It was part of their chores.
Right. Mo said, "Tell them about some more of your superpowers." And by the way, where's her damn tea?
I didn't forget about you, Mo. I'm just in DC, so I can't do this until I get home.
No, he
That's
didn't
what
come with
friends
that
do.
music.
Tim's stupid.
Hey,
Yes.
that sounds a little threatening to me. It sounds a little suspicious. Like we about to get
That's
like
she made it seem like if you don't get my T-shirt, I'm gonna give you the business.
No,
it's
she
not.
said
go
tea.
down.
It's not
It's not
She
her
said tea.
T-shirt. It's
She said
tea.
tea.
Desiree, tell about the tea.
So okay, so I also have a herbal company, and part of the herbal company is drinking herbal teas for your health. Like I had high blood pressure. My blood pressure was through the roof. One of the reasons why I stopped drinking, but I started drinking hibiscus and burdock root, yellow dock root tea, which cleaned me out, but also lowered my blood pressure. So my blood pressure went from like 175 over 110 on a regular. They gave me pills, and I said I'm not going to take the pills right now. If I don't get it down in 4 weeks, I'll start taking the pills. Well, within 3 weeks, I'm down to normal blood pressure.
The hibiscus, I love that shit. I drink it every day.
Good. God is good.
I don't take them pills. I do
I
not
drink-
take any of those.
Yes,
The Cinepril or the other one. I don't take neither one of them. I drink my hibiscus tea.
So
Scotch keep my blood pressure under control.
And that too. Look,
I'm just saying.
And my new machine.
Look, Ed the when he got some damn as seen on TV shit. He'd have used it all the two. Hey, he'd have used it all the 2 damn times.
Right.
See how
that
it
was
works.
the third time right there.
Right.
I get
There
it
you
every
go.
day.
Right.
Every day. Look, if I have my shirt, I'll flex you. It ain't about me. It's about
He got his mega shake, little shake weight.
I ain't gonna do it.
Yeah, so I'm working on some
myself.
herbal pills to help with different things that ail people, diabetes, high blood pressure, and things of that nature.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
No, that is amazing that you're giving back to the community something that they can survive on and live longer instead of you're helping them prevent catastrophic things happening.
I
Yeah.
apologize. I was sitting in my garage and a fox just ran across my damn driveway.
Okay. You might want a cigar.
Right.
Right.
Box of cigars.
There you go. See, she just
Oh,
gave
Mrs.
you
Cigar
the
Fox.
Cigar Fox.
All right.
Yes.
Add to the line, Mr. Green.
Working on a couple books too. A herbal book, and I have a cigar novel fiction based on truth, but fictional book. So I've already written it. I'm just now kind of editing it, going through the second draft.
Oh, good for you.
So will it be paperback or is it gonna be like on Audible or
Yep, all of that.
okay.
Okay.
So you gotta let us know when it drops so I can go to Audible and download it.
Yeah.
I'm hoping so. Yeah, that's the plan. I just have to get somebody to talk it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, speak the book, read it, I guess out loud. But yeah, that's the plan. But I'm very proud of that book right now. The second draft, I'm already more than halfway through it, and I'm very proud of how it's turning out.
Yeah, because so
Desiree,
I would need it on.
you can download an app for that and pick the voice. You could go through all the voice and pick the voice you want and everything before you go and pay a person. There's an app for that.
All right, well then, look, it might be on Audible sooner than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I need it on Audible because they said I'm dumb and I can't read good, so I need it read to me.
You know what? Be quiet.
That's okay.
I do a lot of Audible books when I'm driving, so I'm not mad at that.
Right.
As she is, old Charles Smoking Red checking in with us. Hey, while we at it, man. Hey, look, coming up next, not this weekend, but next weekend, we will be doing another Smoky Red table talk with my girl Char. It's gonna be a great time. So if you actually get to check it out online, it'll be going down at 12 noon. And it'll be live at Montana Cigar Lounge on June 7th. That's why I still started going through my dates. You know, you're talking about down here, but it's gonna be June 7th, live at Montana Cigar Lounge, and it's going down. I actually got a little video for it, so let me show y'all real quick.
Okay. Hey, Sha.
Wish I could be there.
So yeah, y'all be sure to check that out again. It's gonna be live. It's gonna be online and actually it's gonna be in person. So we got live studio cast for that, so it's gonna be really dope. So come through, check it out, come hang out with us next Saturday up at Montana Cigar Line, 4641 Flat Shoals Road, Union City, Georgia. Why I know the address or what? I don't know. I be announcing all the time.
Okay, great. So that's the lounge that you will meet Desiree at on Thursday.
Montana Cigar Lounge.
Right. Okay.
Monique says she'll read it.
That's dope.
All right, cool. Thank you.
Yep. So Desiree, tell us a little bit about your upcoming event in Alabama at the bodega. Is that a cut and light?
Bodega Cigars in Alabama. It's smoking noir, basically smoking at night. It's starting at 10 o'clock at night and it's going till the morning. If you're able to buy a ticket, it includes breakfast and a cigar. So we're going to be getting it in. I'm probably going to be asleep on the table. So make sure I am sleeping pretty. Make sure you only get the pretty sleeping photos.
Pretty while sleeping. I know
Pretty
that's right.
yes, pretty while sleeping.
You'll
But
start off pretty while puffing, then pretty while sleeping.
yes. But that's going to be a phenomenal event. And just to let you know that there is a series of noirs. I know that Conscious is having one noir, so look out for his date. And so is Jay from Definition Cigars. Those are my boys. So do look out for them.
Hey, there's some bad boys right there. I mean, them brothers, them brothers bad.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta give them brothers their flowers. So anytime they come up in the conversation, you definitely gotta give them cats and flowers. Because those are bad boys right there.
Shout out to both of them. Definition and
Sure.
I
Yes,
posted
yes,
you guys in the group, and we got a lot of great feedback for coming. I have some family in Alabama. They're gonna come out and support. So I hope your event is successful, and I hope you sell out, and I hope it's
Thank
really
you.
nice.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Um, yeah, I like supporting people that are supportive. So those two brothers, like you said, are phenomenal. They're very supportive of me and what I'm doing, and
Mhm.
so and I don't feel like I'm in competition with anybody. I probably in competition with myself more than anybody else. So one of the things that I try to do is support the culture, support the people that support me. So.
Absolutely.
Nice,
Absolutely.
nice.
So do you find yourself being more on Instagram than Facebook, or what do you find that's with social media as far as support? Um, is more entertain not well, I shouldn't say entertaining, but a better your
Platform.
viewer. Do you have a better platform, one better than the other? Facebook or Instagram or
So I'm on Instagram more than Facebook. My any post that I do on Instagram automatically feeds over to Facebook.
okay.
But I tend to be more on Instagram because Facebook limits you to 5,000, and I'm at 5,000 a long time ago.
Right.
Instagram allows you to do as many as you want and can. So I focus on that more because I like to grow my followers and not have that cap at the 5,000.
And that's what I was kind of gearing to, that your following is broader on Instagram where you have so many people that can tag and,
Mhm.
get your brand out there. So,
Yes.
yeah.
Oh, and
Um,
that's
and
awesome. You know,
I
when
have a
you're growing. Go ahead, go ahead. I'm sorry, Desiree.
no. I was going to say I have but we also do Twitter. Not Twitter.
X.
TikTok. Sorry, TikTok.
X.
I
TikTok.
banned myself from Twitter. I'm not doing anything Twitter. I'm sorry. I just
Right.
don't like the shenanigans that go on
Right.
there.
We
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah, yeah. It's a lot. It's a lot that goes on. And I can't. I'm still catching up. I tried it. TikTok. I tried Twitter, but it just don't work for me. So I stick to I stick to the Facebook and the Instagram myself. And you're right. When it comes to posting and things, you growing your followers in order to continue to brand yourself. And when we talk about branding yourself amongst this community, um, what are some of the feedback you get from other brands? When we talk about branding yourself, we talk to maybe another cigar maker. How does some of the conversations play out when it comes to you and your platform?
So I think I heard you because you were kind of going in and out a little bit, but the feedback and interacting with other brand owners, I mean,
Yeah.
I have great experiences and I have not so great experiences. So some of the great ones, experiences like with Hiram and Solomon, love them. I already told you about Kevin and Conscious and Definition J. Karen with Karen Burgers, she's great and phenomenal to hang out with. Leo from Nova, she's great. And then you have all the cigar lounge owners; they're great. But I mean, some of the larger companies, I haven't had such great experience interacting with them. I even had one brand owner tell me that he's basically sabotaging and if me and so you kind of have to eat that sometime and understand where you are.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Understandable. Understandable. And I asked it because I know in the when you're doing anything, especially whether you're doing cigars or whether you're doing apparel or whether you're doing this with that, you're gonna have that opposition somewhere in the community what you're doing. So what's the secret to keep moving forward? No, not the secret. What would be your advice to people out there who's trying to do the same thing, who face some of that opposition? What would be your advice to them?
Don't do it. I mean, okay. Um, this industry is not for the faint at heart. So if you feel like you're one of those people that are quitters, that
Give up.
it takes a lot of money, a lot of time to do this, a lot of energy. You have to also be able to look at what's going on in the cigar industry and make sure that you're pivoting with the cigar industry and not staying still and staying stagnant. So you really have to um, keep your eye out in what's going on. So it's not for somebody that's not a hustler, and that's real truth, real talk there.
And I
Okay.
can agree with you on that because, I started mine. I started my stuff back in actually in '07, and I was able to put a lot into it back then. But now that I don't have the time that I used to have to push my stuff, that's why I've been on hold. I was getting ready to bring it back out and push it, but now since I have more to do here with my, my on my dad, I don't have the time to get out there and push it like I want to. With all the stuff that I want to put out with my stuff, I can't do it because I don't have the time anymore, and I don't have the
So,
time to go
So
out to
that
my place.
so
would that go
now
ahead.
that Ed has said that, what would you, now that you heard it from Ed, what would you tell Ed? What do you tell Ed?
Smoke great cigars. I mean, I would tell Ed that if I don't have the time to do it, if you want to make the cigars to smoke yourself, great, do that. But yeah, it don't because you have been have one foot in and I can say anything. Half-assing it is not going to make you successful if that's what
Right,
you're going for. So I always ask people, what is it that you're trying to do when you enter into the cigar industry? If you're just trying to smoke great cigars, go smoke great cigars. But if you want to, like my why is I want to have a legacy and I want to have where people can look at me, women, black women, uh, and black men to say, hey, I can do it too. So everyone will have a seat at the table because they can see somebody that's doing it. That's my why. Because I would have quit a long time ago.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. And see, that was my my main thing when I got into it because my dad has always been his own entrepreneur. My dad has been a barber for over 50 years, and I started my first entrepreneurship back when I was 7 years old. So I've always wanted to own my own business and doing something. And so when I got into this, my kids got behind me because they was like, "Well, dang, Dad, if you're doing this, this is something that we can carry on, later on when you're not here." So now that I have the time, I just tell them to go venture out in their stuff and do their stuff until I can get back to where I need to go, where I need to be, So, but like you said, I'm not gonna have one foot in and one foot out because you got to be focused on this thing.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Do you find that brand ambassadors or sales reps or any of those, like a team behind you, helps with your branding?
Yeah, it helps. It helps, but I've gone through some great brand ambassadors that moved on, and I kind of like miss them very much. But I've had some really bad brand ambassadors because you're giving brand ambassadors cigars not only to smoke and to post, but you're giving them to give to other cigar lounges. And when you bring somebody on, you give them cigars. Well, quite a few of them just want to get the cigars and smoke the cigars and don't do anything. So
Yeah.
you really
Mm.
have to be careful and of who you're bringing on board and it's hard, but having that team helps too because you get more than one thought about what's going on in the industry. You get that camaraderie, you get that support system. So and then you get that face in more than one state that's out there helping to push the brand. But I always tell people if they want to make $1 million in the cigar industry, start with two, two
Right.
million.
Right. Definitely, because it's
I'm a
especially
dollar shy.
Right. Right. That's some
most
good
definitely.
advice. That's some great advice. And I agree when it comes to being optimistic in regards to having brand ambassadors and people pushing your brand. Because sometimes people, they just take note of, oh, hey, I have some great cigars to smoke, but they don't really want to do the work that's behind the scenes, and you find yourself doing it. So it's like, what's the purpose? of having these people if they're not going to play the part. So I get that. Great
Yeah.
point.
So, Desiree, so you smoke other cigars, and I'm correct.
Yeah. I smoke everything.
No.
I smoke on a regular.
So have you ever had? And I always get because he my boy. I love this guy. He my brother. I love this guy to death, man. Have you ever had the Cloud Bros cigar?
Have I had the what?
Cloud Bros cigar.
Cloud Bro Cigars.
Yeah.
Sin.
So I don't know. I'm a band person, so I have to see the band. I recognize bands before I recognize names a lot of times. So it sounds familiar, but I can't tell you if I have
So
or haven't.
okay, so before we get into the Cloud Bros cigar, then I'm gonna show you. I got to give you a testimony about Cloud Bros cigars, and then we're gonna talk about the Cloud Bros cigar. Okay, so
Okay.
here's a testimony.
Boy, oh boy. The fine folks over at Cloud Bro Cigars did it again. Black magic, witchcraft, voodoo, hell, divine intervention, all rolled into one perfect tube of tobacco. And let me tell you guys, best cigar I've had all week. Almost made me speechless. Keyword almost. You know me. Come on. Mr. Spectacular Vernacular, you think I'm not going to have a couple of words? Look, sit down. Let me spit a couple of lower and uppercase letters at you. This right here is going to be a megastar. Hitting the line right here. You got it in the palm of your hand. Because let me tell you, when you're the best boutique cigar around, they don't have a fancy nickname for you. They just simply ask, have you had the new Cloud Bro cigar yet? It's that easy, and it's that damn good.
So Desiree, Cloud Bro cigar is that gentleman that's right above you with the blue hat on. That's Cloud Bro cigars.
Hello, Cloud
So,
Boys.
so if you haven't had the Cloud, so Mr. Spectacular Vernacular or whatnot. So if you haven't had the Cloud Bro cigar, and I'm gonna tell you about the Cloud Bro cigar. No, let me shut the hell up. See, let me.
Go ahead, run your mouth. Go ahead, run your mouth.
No, he like it. So we went to Charleston. We went to Charleston smoke out, doing our thing, and Sin had everybody down there smoking Cloud Bro cigars. I mean, you had folks saying, "Hey man, you got any more of them Cloud Bros? You got any more of them Cloud Bros?" So that's one thing I got to ask you because Sin has a great cigar, and anytime I get the opportunity to talk to another cigar brand, and I have Sin in the mix, I love to give him the opportunity to talk to another cigar maker about their cigar and his cigar, and to be able to build a connection. So, Sin, give Desiree a little more about Cloud Bro cigars.
Well, Cloud Bro Cigars, like you, we started during COVID. Our first cigar didn't come out till 2022, though. But it was one of those things where I wanted to do like you. I wanted to be able to smoke, high-end cigars or premium cigars at an affordable price, and that was the thing. That was the main staple I came up with to come up with Cloud Bros. And I had some bros with me, but then, I just went ahead and did it on my own because they didn't see the same thing that I seen, the vision, the longevity of having a cigar. But since then, we've had our trials and tribulations, and since 2021, when we started until now, we've grown and we've evolved, and we finally dialed in some great products. So I'm proud of that. And to what you were saying earlier, like, sometimes you have your down moments, where you feel like, hey, I'm gonna throw in the towel, but then next, you get that order, and then next, you get 2-3 orders, and then it's just like, okay, you get rejuvenated and right back in the game. So
Yeah.
Cloud Bros.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
If I had a machine, boom, 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 I would say that.
Let me see what I got. I may have something.
And where are your cigars made?
So my cigars are made out of the Cigar Nut Farm down in Esteli, Nicaragua.
JoJo.
So if you know the Cigar Nut, he's known for standing up his ash cigars on top of anything. from a knife point to a Coke clip, the Coke can, to you name it, he'll put it on anything. So he bought a farm a couple years back, and that's who's been doing our cigars for the last year and a half now.
And they're great. They're phenomenal. They're phenomenal.
So how many cigars do you have out?
So right now, so
how many cigars you have out?
When I first came out with the first farm I was working with, I kind of went crazy and had like about 13 cigars. I was having way too much fun and spending way too much money and trying to keep up with stuff. But I've since got a little wiser in my older age and more responsible with my money. And right now we have 2 cigars out now, 2 that are done. I'm just waiting for the bands to be finished with those. And then at the end of the year, I'm bringing out 5 more.
Okay. And when you say 5, are those 5 different cigars or different sizes of the same?
No, all 5 different cigars.
Okay. And where are you getting your bands?
My bands, everything's in-house with the farm I work with. So our bands are made basically off of my creativity. This last band we just did for the Steam, it's one of the best bands I've done aside from my original bands. My original bands came out, they were a lot longer and they were like posters. I had an artist by the name of Loose Medium who did all my earlier bands. So the first 4 cigars I came out with, aside from the Cumulus, were the disasters. So you had an earthquake, a monsoon, inferno, and a tornado. So each cigar had their own design to it, and it was its own mural for it, pretty much. But the bands we have now for the Steam cigar, you have the water clouds that get heated up by the sun behind the main cloud there, turn to steam clouds.
All right. I like that. I like the concept of disasters, natural disasters that you're going with.
Yeah, so everything that we do at Cloud Bros is based off of a weather phenomenon or some type of weather-related cloud. So that's why I was applauding you earlier with the different chickens and hens and everything. So it's dope. And as I'm talking about my disasters here, here come Nicole with disasters right there.
Do you just fucking save cigars? I mean, shit.
So Nicole has the Inferno.
This is the Inferno.
So that Inferno right there is a forest fire. That tornado has a tornado about to tear up a house in the middle of the country, and then that's the earthquake ripping through a whole city.
And then this is the newest one.
And that's the Steam.
Okay, I'm going to look out for them, and as soon as I see it, I'm going to buy it.
Oh, let me know. Just send me your information, and I'll get you a pack out.
Yep. That's what I was gonna say.
Sam, why don't you do that?
And you can in my Cash App is Timmy Lee 80, you know.
And his packaging.
Oh yes, so
dope.
Yeah, so we have custom Aveda bags, custom to Cloud Bros. So
everyday
each pack has a custom bag with a custom Aveda bag in there too. Comes in packs. So our slogan is "Average days deserve great clouds."
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
And I got 2.
So we have entered the second hour of the show. So before I get into the second hour, I got a couple of ads I need to run real quick. God damn, Nicole. You must have stole some shit. Anyway, we get back there in a minute. I got a couple of ads I need to run. So stand by, tune in, and let me see what my first ad. Oh, that's my first ad. Chicago Cigar Week. Check it out.
You're the fox. Ooh, and baby, I'm scared of you. I don't believe in magic. I believe in love everlasting. Ooh.
headphones up.
Well, that goddamn Dallas Smoke Fest clip long as hell, ain't it?
Yeah, it's pretty long.
I forgot how long that motherfucker go.
That's gonna be a dope event though in November. You guys, those that have gotten, you should get your early bird tickets and come out November
Yeah,
5th.
and use my promo code, the
Use my
Cigarologist.
promo code Hollywood.
Use my promo code. If you watching, use my promo code for Dallas Smoke Fest, the Cigarologist. CIGAROLOGIST.
HOLLYWOD.
Dang, BINGO. Shit.
Shut up, Sid. So we are in a second now. We're gonna get a little because so Desiree, cigar festivals. How many do you attend cigar festivals? And if you do, what was the last one that you actually been to?
Well, yes, I do cigar festivals, and the last one I went to, Heritage Festival in December, last December.
Okay.
But I try to attend all of them at least once. It's just hard to get to all of them. I did Houston last year, Philly Cigar Week, Charleston, Miami, Black Smoke, Miami. What else in Miami? Destination Herf. I'm sure I'm missing some.
Mhm.
Right on. And so for those of y'all that was watching over on Instagram, when our Instagram has ended the stream, that's our Instagram. Dude, that's why I hate streaming Instagram. Okay, they always end the stream on me, so I'm not logging back in over there. So get y'all Instagram. Anyway, so there are more coming up this year as far as events and whatnot. And I told my crew whatnot I may not be able to make Chicago, but I'm gonna try to get to Chicago. Definitely gonna try. I made a couple commitments here and there, so I'm definitely gonna bet it. I started. I went back to work, y'all. I went back to work. I couldn't pass upon the opportunity. I mean, it was just too good. It was just too good. I couldn't pass upon. So I'm back to work. I gotta continue to keep up this expensive habit between these scotch and these cigars that I got going on. Brother Desiree from House of Desiree said Pensacola is this weekend.
Oh, okay.
Pensacola, yeah.
So the Pensacola Cigar Fest is this weekend. And I throw some stuff out there for it, but it's coming this weekend. So there are a lot of groups a lot of places got cigar weekends coming up. And your thought and your views on cigar festivals, cigar weekends. What are your thoughts and your views on Desiree? And what type of experience do you get from them?
So there's two thoughts on this. From a consumer perspective, just a person that's going out and smoking, it's great. You have fun. You get to hang out with your friends. You get to meet new people in other cities that are like-minded cigar smokers and things of that nature. From a vendor company perspective, so you have to make sure that your return on investment's there. So because it's a lot to get an airline, ship your products, get a hotel, rent a car, and then if it's outdoor events, you need tents. And I don't know how many tents I've left in cities. Buy them at Walmart and leave them there. And tables and chairs. So it's a lot to go to those events. It's not, so when you see those vendors at those events, please go out and support those vendors because they put in a lot of money just to get there. Yeah, and we're not even haven't even talked about the vending fees that people are charging for those events as well.
Absolutely.
And true that. So, and trust me, between me, Sin, and Ed, we know that all too well as far as supporting and setting vendors up. I mean, it's a lot of work, when you're supporting and setting vendors up, because we work, we weren't even vendors, but we worked our ass off, so we understand, what it goes with setting vendors.
That's in reference to me, Desiree.
Hey, we took care of Pretty Wild Puffin and Tad Smoke.
Yeah,
hey,
Tad Smoke.
Desiree, they worked the shit out of my ass.
Yeah, well, I when I say hats off and I commend the brothers, I truly love my brothers because, as you said, Desiree, when you travel to the cities and you have to purchase all of the things that you need to vend, like a tent, chairs, and things and the necessities, I would say. Tim brought it all. Sin set it up. Cigar Green helped. They were phenomenal. My brothers, I wish they could come to Detroit in it next month so that I could, you know, just spread the love for Father's Day because they're phenomenal brothers. They are. Um, and when you go to these events and you have to buy the stuff, sometimes you have to take that stuff back to Walmart. you know,
Sometimes you
because
do, but sometimes
yeah,
you don't have the time because your plane is going the next day or
Mm-hmm.
exactly,
you
Mhm.
know.
exactly.
It's a lot because I forgot about Detroit, Smoke on the River. I've been there. Forgot about Atlanta's been there several times. So there's smoke event, and I know, like I said, I know I'm forgetting some more, but
Right.
it's a lot to do.
Yeah.
Um,
And then some that you went last year, like Houston, and you had to
oh,
miss this year. They did 7 days this year. It's a lot. And when you go, shout out to Kevin at uh at Herf Life, he'll let you come and vend for free at his location, which is great, but when you're trying to go to these events and paying for vendor fees and all the things that you said, it gets very expensive with the flight, with the renting of the car, and your hotel. It's very expensive.
And so,
And trying to at least make a profit out of it
yeah.
too.
There you
And
go.
so I asked that,
yeah,
and I asked that question because, I'm hoping that there's event hosts, that's watching or tuning in and whatnot. And the one reason I ask those questions a lot to while we're on here is because I want the event hosts and everything to kind of understand that when it comes to the folks that come out and vend, um, it's a lot of things that you have to do as a vendor. In addition to, you're paying the fee. You gotta get yourself set up. You gotta get room board. So if those amenities can be made, if those amenities can be included in that fee, if you come from another state, hey, include the tent, include the table, include the chairs, include those things that you would need to be able to go out and vend this event. Yes, we know that you're coming to set up, but at the same time, if you flying from another state, hey, Delta Airlines is not about to let you put an 8-foot table on a damn plane.
Exactly.
That ain't happening. So whole event hosts, if you're watching, these are some of the things that you could probably
but I'm
take
gonna
into
say this.
consideration with vendors coming out.
So I've gone to was thinking like California. I've gone to Stanford, Florida, DC, Herf, a couple. There's about 3 out here in DC. But
Mhm.
even when they do provide those tents and amenities, a lot of times it's not enough for what I need. Or I had one where the tent was raggedy as f.
Yes. You can cuss. It's after 10. It's 10 o'clock.
Oh,
It
you
was
can curse. You can
raggedy
say
as
that.
fuck.
We're in the
That's
next
what I'm talking
hour.
about.
You can
You can
cuss.
cuss anytime.
Yeah, so it was I
Yeah.
mean, so the presentation that you want to put forth is not
Exactly.
there. So
Yeah.
or
Right.
I get
Yeah.
this little ass 4 foot table. I'm like, what am I supposed to do with that?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
so it's yes, the amenities sometimes like when came out to California, oh yeah, we got you. But I was the last one to be set up. People coming, or when you gonna be ready? Well, I don't even have a table yet, so
Exactly. Yeah, I
it's
experienced that too.
hard.
Right. And it prevents you from even wanting to vend because if I can't set my shit up the way I want to sit, I'm pretty with puffing, not raggedy with puffing. I don't want I don't want my tent blue,
Exactly.
green, and the table. Even though I have a tablecloth and that's gonna be fine. But like you said, you can't use a 4-foot table. You need two tables, one for your cigars and maybe the other for your accessories and apparel.
Yeah.
There it
Right?
is.
Or they give you this huge 8 foot table and you have a 6 foot tablecloth.
Tablecloth and it don't
There you
fit.
Yeah, so
go.
Yeah.
now you like, okay, what am I going to do with this? So yeah, it does not make you want to vend
Yeah.
when you're doing that. So I'm being a little bit more strategic about vending because I feel like I've flown all over the world with all over the United States anyway with doing vending at as many as I can. So I think my thing is going to be going as a
Well, see.
consumer and having a backpack. You want to buy something? Let me pull it out the backpack.
So his ass will be on here hosting tonight,
Yeah,
and
he
he
come
there
on
talking about
raggedy
tent
than a
raggedy in the
motherfucker.
motherfucker. hey, that damn Z. Hey, let's welcome our other host. You know, he on
What up,
lunch break
Sal?
right now. Sal,
What's up,
Guns and
fam
Cigars.
bam?
What up,
Hey,
Sal?
What up,
Hey,
Sal?
what's cracking, y'all?
You ain't right.
So Sal is from Cali, and Desiree meet Sal. Sal meet Desiree from Drunk Chicken.
What's up, Desiree?
How are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
Fabulous.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I'm pretty much familiar with you on Drunken Chicken Cigars, right?
Drunk.
Drunk
Drunk
Chicken,
drinking.
Or
not
Drunk
drunk.
Chicken. My bad. Don't beat me.
Hey, but look, no,
Don't punch
Sal,
me. Don't
Sal
beat me.
cool.
Don't kick
No,
me.
Sal cool
I
though
did it
because
too.
Desiree brought the URL for Drunken Chicken Cigars. So if you say Drunken Chicken, it's gonna take you to Drunk Chicken.
There
She's
you
smart
go.
like that. Hey,
Oh,
she's
that's dope.
smart. Like DJ
That's
Khaled,
dope.
she's smart. She's smart.
That's dope.
Yeah, she's smart. You smart.
Yeah.
Hey,
You
Hey,
smart.
Tell her about your brand, Sal.
well, my brand is Guns and Cigars Apparel Company out of California, specifically in Inglewood, California. Living
Wood.
in the IE right now, but you know,
Nothing no good.
Hold on, Sam.
Oh,
Sin,
what's
don't
up?
you go put shit on, all right?
do you have the gun
This ain't time for no
ashtray?
fucking wardrobe change, Sin.
Hey, I don't have. You know, I don't have to, because you know what? I
Do you have the
rocked Sal's
gun-shaped
shirt out to
ashtray?
Cali, and it ain't got
Yeah,
nothing but praise out there.
that's what's up.
Desiree
That's what's
asked you
up.
something, Sal.
What's up, mom?
You have the gun-shaped ashtray?
I don't.
Okay, I met a guy that had a gun-shaped ashtray before.
Okay.
So I thought that was you.
No, that wasn't me. That wasn't me.
Wait, hey, maybe you should get one, Sal.
Oh, you already know. I just took a mental note. You already know that shit. That's gonna
Yeah,
happen,
there
Hey,
you
Sal,
go.
man, I had a ball in your town, man. I was out in Long
bruh.
Beach and in Inglewood, so I had a hell of a
Okay.
time, man.
Cause so let me just tell you, Inglewood. I don't fucking Long Beach.
I was in Inglewood
I'm
too.
not. I'm messing with you, dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm fucking with you. But the cold thing is in when you came in, I left out. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So I
Yeah.
gotta come back and I gotta come back and hang out with you, man. So
Oh
I'm coming
man, done
back.
deal.
I'm coming too.
Yeah, me
You been saying that
too.
shit for a whole year.
I'm
Shit.
coming. I'm coming. Now I
Bring your
got time.
eyes, girl.
I'm
Niggas
coming.
for a
Hey,
I'm
year.
coming. Trust me.
fly out to Long Beach is cheaper.
Yeah, yeah.
So Sal was out in Houston Cigar Week when Sin went to California, Desiree. So
Yeah, we
they
miss
missed
each
each
other in
other.
the air.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ooh, Lord.
So Desiree, so you understand, in like the past year or so, we've all been able to come together and like actually meet each other in person because for the longest we were a podcast, a group of people that never met each other, and so we would after these cigar events and festivals, we started being able to get together and start meeting each other, and I think the majority of us was actually down in Charleston one night, which was real dope. So that's what that's the panel that you get. And of course, we got two other host that's not on here tonight, because the thing,
Yeah.
Kenyon, the work and a prayers of three of them. So and prayers to Kenyon, man. Kenyon to his family will not. Hey, we with you, brother. So if you watching, we're not big prayers to you, man. We love you, bro. And we always got you. So big ups to you, bro.
So
Yeah.
how do y'all all come together if you never really met?
On here.
That guy right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
On
say
here.
how you
On
on
here.
here, but how did you like say, okay, we're gonna do this podcast, let's all do it?
Talk to
So
him,
So
y'all. Tell him how it
so
happened. Tell him how it happened.
yeah.
Go
so
Tim.
ahead,
so
Tim.
so so roll that beautiful bean footage, Tim.
Tim, tell him how it happened.
We all met each other and interacted at some point, but they all the gentleman with Red Cup Theory, whose shirt I have on, him, Tim, Sal. At first it was those three, Sal and Tim. And Tim came up with the podcast and then he interviewed all of us at some point and then they all came together. But Tim, tell her the story.
Shit, she already
But
told him all fucking shit.
no, break it down, Tim. Break it down.
So
Break it down, Tim.
so Desiree, I started podcasting back in like 2000,
Shit, I can't get a good signal from that.
maybe 19, and
Don't worry
when
about it.
I started doing this, I had no intentions that I had no plans for it to go this far. And so what ended up happening is my first interview from the panel, I think my first interview was with Z from Red Cup Theory. My second interview was with Sin from Cloud
I can't
Bros.
get a signal, y'all.
And then my third interview was with Sal and Kenyon, the Guns and Cigars. So I continued to do my podcasting thing. We all got together probably like, I don't know, last year some time frame and said, man, look, let's do a Red Cup Wednesday. So the Red Cup Wednesday was Stin, Sal, Z, and Kenyon that we started Red Cup Wednesday. And we started bringing guests on. It started getting, people started watching us. They started liking us, this, and the third, and whatnot. And so towards the end of 24, end of 24, we wanted to expand a little bit. We wanted to bring some different personalities and everything to Red Cup Wednesday. So of course we brought on the little guy, the guy to the left of you. We brought on Ed, Mr. Cigar, and we brought him on. And then we said, you know what? We went a little step further. Say, we need some flavor. We need the female perspective on the show. And so I asked the guy, so Hollywood. What do you guys think about Hollywood? Hey, everybody like, don't bring on da. So I hit up Hollywood. And I told Hollywood, I said, you know what? We want you. I said, we want you to come on Red Cup Wednesday as a guest, as a host. I'm sorry, as a host. Hey, look, I've been drinking, y'all, as a host. And Hollywood gladly accepted. And she brought some additional flair to the show. She brought the Detroit to the show. She brought the female swag to the show. And so we took it a step further and we said we need some thug activity. All right. We need a gangster.
We need some pepper to our salt.
Yeah, we need some pepper to our salt. We need a gangster. So we brought Chi-Town Peaches on. She's not on tonight, she's not feeling well now. Yeah, so we brought Tatted Smoke on. So and that brought the extra spice. So what we created over
she couldn't come on tonight.
Yeah, she couldn't come on tonight.
But normally she's on.
Yeah, but normally she's here. So what we created over this past year was a panel of people from all backgrounds, from all over. And the crazy part, look at it, we got folks from all in Germany.
We got Germany in the house.
You watching us from Germany. That lets you know we're all over. We are international. So we are internationally known. So Germany. So Parzival, I hope I said the name right. Appreciate you tuning in. Subscribe. I thank you for watching us from all the way over in Germany. This lets you know that we are international, and and it's been around from there. So how we all started to meet up. And when I first met Sin, me and Ed, I've been knowing Ed for like the longest. But I met when I met Sin in Dallas, and I met Nicole in Dallas, and Peaches and Mike was already here in Atlanta. And so the crew that I haven't met was the Z, Sal, and Kenyon. So and that's going to happen. But we all had a common thing, and the common thing was the belief that we have in our hand, and we all have mad love for each other, the respect we have from each other, and it's just been it's so crazy for us to be here and hanging in. And Parzival, I said Parzival's like, I'm so drunk tonight, I'll say my buzz click. Leave the phone, razor plate.
I'm kind of offended because Tim left out. He did a podcast before he did the Red Cup Theory. He was on YouTube by himself, and it was called the Cigarologist Podcast before it got to be a Red Cup Theory. And he interviewed
Red Cup
me
Wednesday,
before Red Cup Wednesday. Theory was already in the making because of Z, but the Wednesday. Prior to that, Tim was doing a podcast and he interviewed me on Instagram when I first started Pretty While Puffin'. Okay. And Tim has a great guy out of Atlanta that's a tailor, and he helped me with the logo and a lot of great stuff. Shout out to
Captain Shane.
Captain Shane, yeah, he's a great guy. He's phenomenal. He works. His work is just he's an artist. He's great. He's a fashion. He's just a great guy all around. But Tim, giving him his flowers, Tim has been doing this for a long time. And Tim had a great sense of, he talk a lot, but he's a great brother. I'm gonna give him his flowers because he's a great guy. I met Sal. Sal and his wife came over to Vegas, and we hung out in Vegas. And I met Cigar Green at Christine's birthday party. He didn't speak to me. He tried to act
stop
funny.
it. I gave you a C. Don't even try it.
But I mean, just all around, Desiree, some great. They're hosts, but they're now family with friends that turned into family.
Well, let
Yeah,
me
Yeah, we
give you
locked
mine.
in.
Yeah,
it's all
Mine now.
family.
If
It's
I had
all
two
love.
hands right
We
now,
locked
I'd do
in.
a heart. Oh,
yeah.
Look, let me hey,
That-
put it
Yeah,
up
look,
halfway. I'll
put
put
your
it
heart
up
up. Go ahead, put it up. We'll put it up with
half.
you. There you
Go
go.
ahead, put yours up.
There we
There
go.
you
There we
go.
go. There we go.
and you know what the best part of it is too, Desiree? Some of us have cigar groups. Like Sal has a group, I have a group, Sin has a group. We all Z has a group, a cigar group. And when we tag one another in any post that we have, not just our own posts, but other people's, we all support one another. So we all
Right,
shift, put it in everyone's group. And it's
right.
just it's like a domino effect. And that's the beauty of it. This is not just a Wednesday night red cup theory. This is a family. Like, we really kick it like a family.
Yeah,
And
hey,
we
this is
argue and
life.
fuss
This
and
is what
fight
the
like a
fuck we
family.
do.
So
Exactly.
Hey,
let me
This is
y'all. Hey,
life.
Desiree fighting the tears back. Look at her. She's choking up right now. She
yeah. So now, Desiree, let me tell you mine. So I met Tim when he came down to Macon for our Macon Cigar Week. So he came down, and we chopped it up back and forth. So he had told me about having his podcast. And so it was one night they was doing Red Cup. They had already had this. They was doing Red Cup. And Tim asked me, hey, we want to bring you on and talk about your cigars. Okay, so I came on, and that's when I met Sin. I think Sal was on there also, and Z. I think those were everybody that was on at that time. And it was like we was chopping up, we was having a good time. And I was the last interview of the year of 2024.
Right, right,
Interview. And
right.
from that point on, it was like they asked if I want. I think I might have asked, or did y'all ask to join? And whichever way it went, when the question came out, boom! I was like, hell yeah! And after that,
whoever asked, it was supposed to happen anyway. So shit.
Exactly.
Definitely.
I was like,
it was
boom!
divine intervention.
I jumped in and we was doing it, and then like Tim said, we needed the female flavor, so we brought in Hollywood, and then me and Peaches, we the Fred and Esther of the group. We gonna fight. We gonna talk shit to each other. So we have fun, and and ever since I've been in, I've been enjoying it. So I talk shit to everybody, basically.
Well, Peach is going to talk shit to everybody too.
Yeah. Yeah, so me and Peach just alike. So and then every now and then I bring the pimp in, so the pimp can talk shit to everybody.
Oh shit!
But, you get a chance to meet the pimp one day. When you meet the pimp one day, you'll see what I'm talking about.
So speaking of the pimp, the pimp cousin got something lighted up mobile cigar now that he wants y'all to see. So watch it from the pimp cousin.
Oh, check it out.
But I had a parking lot on smash. Plus I got a 7 with a 454 in the hood. Got 125 on the dash.
I'm the biggest boss that you see thus far. I'm the biggest boss that you see thus far. I'm the biggest boss that you see thus far.
Cause it's just another day in the life of the damn boss.
I don't make love, baby, we make magic. Come home with a thug, let's get cracking. Always well, baby, cause it happens. She leave the back seat just a freak in the Magnum. Hopped out the Magnum, hopped in the tray just to let the top back and thank God for the...
Watch that now.
Hey, that was before the dreads, man.
Yeah.
The dreads was under the hat. They were just tiny as shit.
That's a nice clip.
So Desiree, that's how we all came together. I mean, the story is actually longer, but I tried to give the shorter version. But it's been a great ride. So long. We actually hit a year. We had a 1 year anniversary show that we was going to do, but we took last week off. Out of respect and love for our brother, who had a situation, well, not a situation family, but he had a passing in his family. And I let him be the one to talk about that when he gets back on. But we took a pause last week out of respect for our brother, because that's how much love we have for him and that's how much love we have for one another. So it's this. I couldn't ask for a better group of people to be around. And again, this ain't about me. It's about the crew that comes on here every Wednesday and continue to do this. Hey, I like that. I like that hoodie.
And then the beauty of it is that we can bring, our guests, and our guests can meet new people. And what our main objective is that when we bring you guys on, like Desiree today, you meet new people with branding yourself and just networking because, like you see the brother here from Germany, and just you never know who's watching.
Just like my guy from Australia. What's his
Right.
name?
Skippy. Crazy ass Skippy.
Yeah,
Skippy. And then on
off
top of
the
that,
chain.
Desiree, not only do we support one another, to enhance what Nicole was saying, it's a spider web, and so everybody on here has their own web. So when we connect that web together, we're bringing more people together that have never met each other, and we're constantly building on that web. So we're just expanding that web and catching as many people as we possibly can to understand everything that we're doing and everything that you're doing, and we're promoting everybody's stuff.
Right.
There's no big I, no little you. We're all in it together. We're all trying to make it happen, and we're big supporters of everybody. So we will definitely be supporting your brand, posting your brand, and just getting you out there to reach more people that you didn't have before.
Thank you. I do believe in community, and you'll see that come out sometime, hopefully in the next 2 or 3 months. I'm working on something with a couple of brothers, and you'll see something like that. That having that community, that web that you talked about is phenomenal, amazing, and like you said, there is no I and we and it helps with promoting, like you said. So I commend you all. Congratulations for being able to come together, because you do have to kind of let go of your ego sometimes to do this.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely.
And Desiree, we talk a lot of shit to each other. So you need to be ready. You need to be ready to have all this shit, And it's like I'm shocked tonight because usually when Peaches ain't on, Sin started getting at me. But since we met, Sin hadn't been getting at me, since we met and shit. So it's talk. He's a giant compared to me, goddammit. So I guess he like I'm gonna have to take him out so he ain't talking shit to me since we met. But we talk shit to each other.
We got 10 more minutes, so the night ain't over, Edward.
I know, right?
Yeah.
So
that's my brother, man. I love him to death. Love him to life.
Yes, sir. Love
so Desiree, is there anything that you have forthcoming that you want the audience to know that they need to know about you, or your any activity or events that you want them to look out for?
Well, we talked about the events that we're doing this in the next couple days, but just kind of keep your eye out for Drunk Chicken Cigars. I mean, if you don't support, then I won't be around. So I do appreciate all the support that everyone gives, and look out for me, and because it's only a handful of us that are that look like us, that are out here really doing it, trying, and there's a lot of people that's trying to start up, and I'm willing to help anybody that wants to start up. I'm out here. Give me a call. I give you any advice that I can and help you in any way that I can. But it's not for the faint of heart.
Mm-hmm.
No.
I know I need. So I tell you what I need. I need a Drunk Chicken apparel shirt. So let me know how I can get one, and I'll send you the money or whatnot.
She's gonna need a red cup too.
To get off the website.
What you just got down there?
www.drunkchickencigars.com.
What you got down there?
There you go.
Promo code Stay Safe.
Yes.
Right. Promo code. You just ordered it offline, bro.
I'm just trying to get to send me one. So y'all messing my whole shit up. I'm just gonna order them motherfuckers.
Well, I don't really keep all of the apparel and stuff like that. Those are made to order, because if I had to try to do all of that, plus what I'm doing, I would be crazier than I already am. So everything is made to order. Once somebody orders it, your payment automatically goes to the company. It gets automatically done. It's really no brainer for me to be able to offer those things. So yes, so if I had one, I would definitely ship it to you. So.
Let me see if you got Husky.
I'm always up to something.
How do you do the red cups?
What's that?
How do you do the red cups?
Well, we'll get Sal to send you the information.
That guy right there to the
I get
right
it
of
for
you.
you.
Sal.
Yeah, you got to
Yeah,
send
I
that
got
shit to me.
Sal,
I need it, Sal.
inbox.
I got you.
Inbox Desiree on Instagram because she's on Instagram more than Facebook.
Yeah.
Got you.
Please,
Yeah,
I
I run.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
Not a
And
problem.
I will tag all of you as I start doing other posts. I'll look on your page, Hollywood, and make sure that I grab everybody, and I'll tag you all.
Okay.
Definitely.
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
definitely inbox you. And
Yeah.
if you, I don't know if you ever on Facebook, make sure to post in all of our groups too. You know, feel free.
Thank you.
Yep,
Feel
definitely,
free.
definitely.
Please feel free. Yep.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Feel free.
Yeah.
Thank
As
you.
my
Thank you.
girl in Dallas, Sheree say, support is free.
Yes, it is.
That's my girl too.
Yeah.
Love her.
Yeah. Yeah. So hopefully, Desiree, in the upcoming, I know we all have busy schedules, but just in passing, I know that you often do the Heritage Festival in December in Tampa. But if you may possibly coming to Dallas in November, maybe we all can see you because a few of us will be there.
I'm actually working with Sheree to try to make that happen.
Okay.
There's nothing etched in stone right now, but that
Mhm.
is on the November is blocked out, so I am
Okay.
trying to get out there to that. It's so hopefully I'll get to see you guys more than just in passing. But I'm gonna start watching Red Cup Wednesdays, and my Red Cup may be filled with water, but I definitely will hang out with you.
That's
So
okay.
Hey,
that's
as long
where
as you
I
got
tell
your
you,
red cup.
with you saying that, I say and we appreciate, that you watching and tuning in and check us out. All I ask people to do, if you get the opportunity, go out to the YouTube channel, subscribe to the Cigars Talk Show podcast. I'm building myself. And I would, just to continue to build the subscribers. This is right. So we definitely appreciate you, continuing to hang out with us and continue to watch us.
I will
It's definitely much
subscribe
appreciated.
too. I will subscribe.
What's up, Vanita?
Hey, Vanita.
What's up, Anita?
All
What up,
right.
what
We
up?
got
Anita?
Sister of the Leaf Global Movement in here.
Now Vanita probably in her truck driving right now, so she probably can't do a whole lot. She always on the road. Right.
Seriously, if you
Y'all remember this
driving,
back in the
sweetie,
day?
be
Tim, you
safe.
remember this? You know what that
Vanita,
means. You know what that means.
yeah.
There you
Vanita
go.
be in Atlanta too. Tim let her know that Desiree's coming to Atlanta. Maybe she'll be at the Red Booth. When will you be there, Desiree?
The 5th.
I'm just gonna hang out at the Red Phone booth because I do white label cigars too. So at the Red Phone booth, their sweet cigar that says Red Phone booth on it is a drunk chicken cigar. We make that for them.
See?
So
Really?
I like to go and hang
That's
out and
dope. Yeah.
support and let people know. I do. So that's one of the things that we are moving into this year is doing a lot of white labels for lounges and for people for their birthdays and weddings and things of that their special events. We're doing white labels for them, and it's working out really well.
Yeah. Well, I just said that because,
Yeah, that's dope.
Vanita and different people are in Atlanta, and sometimes they want to come hang out when people come into town. So,
Well,
you
I'll
know,
be at what's the name of that? I'll be at Montana's on.
Montana Cigar
I
Lounge.
know it's
The
30 minutes
5th?
away. On the Montana
the
Cigar
5th.
Lounge on the 5th, that Thursday, around 7-ish. Yeah, so the 5th. So if you're in the area, come on out. I should have some cigars left. And I'll give away cigars.
Oh,
That's
great.
awesome.
You guys, if you're
That's
in the
awesome.
Atlanta area,
Bringing them
pull up.
motherfuckers like Sin was the Clyde Bros.
So we got a couple minutes left, but hey, our good friend from Germany, Had jumped on with us. Chris, how you doing, man?
Got him.
Hey,
Hey,
how are you?
What's up?
How's it going, sir?
Where are you from?
Welcome
What's up?
to Red Cup Wednesday. The last few minutes of it, but we're glad you're able to hop on with us, come hang out with us. We're all from all around the U.S.A. And how are you doing, sir?
You are from the United States.
Yes.
Yeah.
What time is it
What?
there?
Oh, it's about 4 a.m.
12 a.m.
4.
Oh,
Yeah,
4 in the
tomorrow.
morning.
4
Tomorrow we
a.m.
have
Oh, he
early bird.
he up
tomorrow.
shit.
No, tomorrow is Christ Assumption.
What part
So
of
we have
Germany are you from?
Bring your camera down.
Okay.
Or up, down, whatever. Bring it down some.
You can see his face.
Yeah.
Quit.
So, Chris, what part of Germany are you from?
I'm about 80 kilometers from Cologne.
Okay.
Okay.
You know Cologne? Big
I don't.
I'm
cathedral?
not familiar with it. But Ed might be.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. I've never been to Germany.
Okay.
What major city is it near?
He went out. Can't hear you.
Cologne, Bochum, Dortmund, Frankfurt.
Oh,
Frankfurt. Okay.
Frankfurt.
There you go.
Okay. Nice.
We all know Frankfurt.
Yeah.
Do you have
Do
many
they
cigar
have
lounges
cigar
there?
lounges out in Germany?
Yeah. No.
No.
Where do you smoke?
Pardon?
Where do you smoke?
I smoke some cigarettes.
What do you say? You smoke where?
I think he has a delay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's showing us
mood.
the cigars. Oh, mood. Okay.
Where do you go smoke? Chris, where do you go smoke? You smoke at your house or you smoke at a lounge?
He probably smoke at home.
Exit left.
He going to get some.
Yeah, be careful now.
I smoke in the basement.
Oh, he smoke in his basement.
I have a party basement here.
Okay.
A party basement. That what you said? Oh, we finna
Nah.
party.
Okay.
Dirty.
We have a nice bar here, and
You got a red cup?
Oh wait.
So what type of? Oh shit! He got a whole bar.
Okay.
He said it was a party basement.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
You got a spot to go hang out in Germany now.
Okay.
Yeah.
See? Prime example.
Look,
If you
I ain't
never
gonna show
know
my
who's
shit. His
watching.
shit is the bomb. I ain't gonna show my shit.
Yeah. I'm in the garage.
My shit was the bomb, but goddamn.
Chris, that is a nice that's a nice setup that you have, Chris.
Yeah, come over and we can have a party here.
Chris, man. Hey, Chris, look. Those,
come over.
Hey, those plane tickets, those prices, they're not cheap, man. You know, we
Hey, we just gotta get across the pond and then we can make it over there easy.
Hey, Chris, be careful inviting certain people over there. You be careful.
Especially if they're under 6 feet tall.
We'll tear your shit
You don't
up.
want to invite that goddamn Tim and goddamn Sin. Them you don't want to invite them up. Be careful. Everybody else might be cool, but them two motherfuckers, you better watch yourself.
They gonna drink.
Hey, Tim will drink all that shit up you got on your goddamn shelf.
Wow.
Be careful.
Hey Chris,
Cheers.
we appreciate you being our second international guest, man. So
man.
Cheers, salute.
Salute.
Hey, y'all. I can go back to work, y'all.
All right, Sal.
All right, Sal. Good night.
Later, Sal. I'll catch up with you,
bro.
No, together. One after the other.
I'm gonna have to get off here too. I have to go inside. I might get carbon monoxide. How long I've been out here in the car?
Thanks for
But
coming
I
out.
wanna say
Hey,
thank you so much for having me. And to all the followers, do follow drunkchickencigars.com. That's our website, Drunk Chicken Cigars IG, Drunk Chicken Cigars Facebook, Drunk Chicken Cigars, our YouTube channel. So if you say drunken, that's all right. Just spell it right.
That's right.
All right. But thank you
I'm
guys. I
drunk.
really
I'm
appreciate
drunk
it. And
tonight.
I look forward to all the episodes that you guys have coming up. I will subscribe and follow.
All
Thanks,
right. Thank you,
Desiree.
thank you,
Desiree.
Desiree. I'll get with
It's
you.
been a
Cool,
pleasure.
Desiree. Hope to get to see you again soon.
Oh,
Be
definitely,
easy.
for sure.
Good
All right.
night.
Be easy. Be cool. Be great. Be great at it.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you. I'll try my
Have a
best.
good
You
night.
guys do the same. And congratulations to all of you and everything that you're doing.
Thank
All
you,
right.
Thank
Good
you.
Desiree.
night,
Thank you.
sis.
Thank you.
Thank
Good
you.
night.
So we about to wrap it up, and we go around home with Chris. You just joined in with us or not? You know, we're at the end of our show, and hopefully I can reach back out to you later on. We can bring you on and talk to you and talk about some experiences over there in Germany.
I can't hear.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
so Sin, go ahead, bro.
Oh,
Mhm.
shoot. As always, like thank Tim for this beautiful platform and our family of co-hosts this Red Cup Wednesday. Average days is over at Cloud Bros. The events I have coming up, I will be in Baton Rouge for the GTG chapter in Baton Rouge for their Hook Day, their first anniversary and their Hook Day. So I'll
Oh,
be out
good.
there for that, vending for that event, having a
When
good
is
time
that?
with some. That is July
Chicago
24th
Cigar.
through July 27th,
Oh, okay. Same time in Chicago.
same time in Chicago. So I will be in
Okay.
Baton Rouge, hanging out
Okay.
with them. Got some other pop up trips. I'm not going to announce those. I'm just going to pop up and show out and have some fun.
Okay.
Get out, see some more people out here, brothers and sisters of Leaf. Looking forward to just everything going on this year, man. I'm just thankful for this group of I don't even want to call y'all friends. We're family. Call y'all family because we got a lot of stuff brewing and a lot of stuff going. I mean, I'm just happy to be a part of everything that we got going on right here at Red Cup Wednesday. So that's it for me.
Okay.
Yeah, what you got, but
Hey, same old, same old. I'm just gonna be Ed. I'm gonna be Mr. Cigar. I'm gonna do me. I enjoy the family. I appreciate all y'all,
Oh,
man.
you smoking cigar?
Family is love.
Yeah,
Hollywood, keep doing what you're doing. You're doing a
great.
lot of
Yeah.
stuff. You do what you do. I love you,
I
girl.
had a wonderful cigar with my son last weekend.
Okay.
that's what's
And
up.
one thing, Hollywood, that I appreciate you didn't do tonight, you ain't called me by my goddamn government. I appreciate you. You ain't called me by my name, but it's always love. Tim, my guy, it's always true. It's always steady. You my guy. I love you to death, bro. We
Love
gonna
you
get
too, bro.
together. We gonna have to get together and just do some shit together because I didn't know you was that close, man. You close to me.
I'm
Last
close.
order,
Yeah,
gentlemen.
that's
Last
why I get to
order,
make it so quick.
please.
Yeah, for some reason I thought Noonan was like way far away from me, but you right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to get together, and do some shit, man. You might have to come to the lounge like Peaches did that one time. Come to the lounge and we can set up and do the goddamn some shit here one day, man.
We can do it.
And Sin, your tall ass, you my guy. I love you, man. Let's continue to do this shit, man. Let's continue to make this shit, expand more. Love you guys, man. Mr. Cigar.
Hollywood.
If you haven't got any red cup theory,
Quit putting
go
all that
out,
shit in my face, goddamn.
go out, go out and purchase you some. What up, though? Shout out to Christine and Chris for making this phenomenal hat.
It was nice to meet
I
you.
am having. I'm sorry, I didn't hear him.
He said it was nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, for all the way from Germany. Thank you for joining us. I am having an event June 21st for all of you that want to come you're more than welcome. Hope seeing one of those pop-ups include me, June
In TV
21st.
and the last they played the national anthem. Oh, Jose, can you see?
Yeah, he said he drunk. He said he
Oh,
drunk.
okay. I'm not gonna sing the national anthem, but if you're a father and you want to come out, wear your best fedora, come on out. We're honoring all fathers June 21st. It's going to be a nice event from 5 to 10. Pretty Well Puffin and Cigar
Yeah.
Smoker's Choice. We've teamed up and we're having an event together. Shout out to Tone Stokes and Damian. They are the co-founders of Smoker's Choice Group, cigar group here in Detroit. And we're going to have an event, and hopefully you all can come on out and join us. And if you're not in Pretty Well Puffin, you want to join, please do. It's on Facebook. And we have Chicago Cigar Week coming up. If you haven't gotten your tickets, please do so. Use my
Promo code.
my promo code for Dallas, which is Hollywood, and that is November 5th through the 9th. Don't use Tim's, don't use Mr. Cigar Green. No, I just kidding. But yeah, come on out. And if you haven't met us, we look forward to seeing all of you guys at some of these events. And Tim, thank you for the platform. Thank you all. I love you all, San Ed. Nice to meet you from Germany. And good night, and thank you all.
Wait a minute. Hey, you got to give us that wink. Give us that wink.
It's a whole video out there with that wink.
But I need to hear.
Hey, to piggyback off what you said, Cole, if you're going to join Cloud Bros on Facebook, make sure that you use a better generic answer, because I've been getting a lot of fakes and phonies trying to join the club, and I do vet everybody.
Lately. I have too.
I vet everybody.
I vet.
Decline is my friend.
Yeah, I
Meet mine too.
I make sure that my admins do not allow. I got a lot of people trying to join that's not cigar smokers. So you guys watch out for that in your groups, because I'm very selective of who I allow into my group.
I'm particular about my shit.
I need all y'all, if y'all ain't in it yet, y'all need to join Smoke Fire and Light It Up.
Okay.
It's right there on the thing. Y'all gotta join.
Send us the link.
It's right. Well,
Right on.
it's all right there. Light up cigars, and then Smoke Fire Smoke.
Okay.
Yeah, join.
Right on.
Okay.
All right, so what you got, man?
Definitely.
All right, so I got.
Hold on, Tim. Hold on, let me stop you real quick, Tim. Hold on, Tim. Let me stop you real quick. Shout out to Z. Shout out to Peaches. Shout out to Kenyon. Our other host, Rec Up Wednesday, who are not here with us. Send prayers out to Kenyon and his family. Keep them in your prayer, your thoughts and prayers, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, Tim, you got it.
Yeah. And also shout out to Edward. Well, let's praying for your father as well.
I say good night tonight.
Yeah.
Good night, Chris. Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
All right. So that was interesting. Having got from Germany, man, it was cool. That show we've been, we'll watch all over the place. So before I get out of here, I just got to say,
oh Lord.
Hey, so I got to shout out to my man Cam, Brothers of Skuro, for producing the Cigarologist track. It's dope. The feeling is vibing. So a couple of things we got coming up. I'm just gonna flash these through while we on the way out. So we got Cigar Mike.
Hey, I'm gonna be to that.
Cigar Mike, happy birthday.
Mike, happy birthday, bro.
Follow Cigar. We got at Cigars, Ascot, and Bow Ties. Happy birthday again to Sister of Lee, Toya Goodness.
Toya!
Happy birthday.
We got the Louisville Smokeout coming up.
With the cane.
Cane Hollywood. We got the Paint Party coming up in Columbia, South Carolina.
Paint.
Jacksonville River City Smoke Fest is coming October 16th through the 19th.
That's right.
Sundress Soiree coming June 14th in Savannah, Georgia.
Okay.
Of course, we got Fedora and Fathers.
All right.
And none other than our host tonight, Drunk Chicken Cigars. So,
Hey,
hey.
wait, Tim. Put up the upstate thing. The upstate.
Oh, my bad. In upstate South Carolina,
Yeah.
cigar is going down in the upstate. You know, it's going down. So I'm coming home. So upstate
right.
South Carolina, your boy is coming home. All right, coming
Got a
home.
June
homecoming.
25th. Okay.
Got a homecoming.
That song, though. It's the song for me.
Oh, shit.
Hey, tell you, we get this line dance going, but we had a Red Cup Wednesday line
Did I
dance.
get my fan?
No, hell no. Hell with that fan. I don't want no goddamn fan. Look,
Hey.
this is what we need to do. Hey, this is what we need to do. Get the cup.
When you get the cups, we're gonna dance with the cups.
Get the cup. There you go. Hit that cup on the table. Put the fan.
Hey, Tim, we're gonna have the first dance with the Red Cups.
Right.
Got your pinky up.
Appreciate it.
That's right. Put that pinky up, goddammit. Look at that lust right there. Tim is to the head. That fucking
And throw that wink on them.
Yeah, throw that wing on him. Shit. We all gotta have a signature. Hey, we all got to have a signature move.
There
Hey,
you go.
Hollywood got the wink. I got the hands. What you got? There you go. You got the tip. What you got, Tim?
Hey man, I'm gonna come up with something.
Your ass is strong.
Hey, so man, again, man, appreciate everybody, man, for tuning in this week episode of Red Cup Wednesday. We had Desiree on from Drunk Chicken Cigars. Everybody hear the story, they know the story of Red Cup Wednesday. I'm glad to have you all on here week after week, you know, for meeting everybody in person and whatnot. It's always a great time for me, and I love doing this. I look forward to the Red Cup Wednesday. So for those that watch and tune in, appreciate y'all. Continue to watch us. Hang out with us again. They watching us all over the place. They watching us all the way overseas.
We international, baby. We
are international. So thank you y'all, man. I love y'all. For our team that's not on here tonight, I love y'all, man. Respect y'all. Love yourself. Love one another. Respect yourself. Respect one another. Hey man, this is your boy, the Cigarologist.
And tune in next week. Chevalier will be on.
Tune in next week for Chevalier to come in and hang out with us next week. So tune in.
And I might go slide out to Chevalier's Lounge and hang out with him for Red Cup Wednesday.
All right.
That'd be dope.
All right.
If I get the chance, I'm gonna try to come out to Montanas. If I get the backing that I have, I might come out to Montanas.
Okay.
That's what's up.
That's what's up.
Yeah, man. You know, I'm limited, but I try to make shit.
Right on.
All right.
So, for sure, Car.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Love you guys.
See y'all. And see you soon.
That's your shit. Everybody do their shit. Now do your wink. There you go. There you go.
Hey.
All right, y'all.
God bless y'all and good night.
Good night.
Man, peace.
Night.